If this was all made when he was alive, man, I tell you, he was really evolving his music to something that was special, man, or something that was going to be special. Okay, I got something for us to debate about, and I want y'all to be active in the comment section. Should we feel a type of way when an artist releases multiple albums after they die? Alright, let me think of a better way to say that. Should we feel a type of way that we see so many new albums from an artist that has passed? I mean, think about it. You have Pop Smoke's album, Shoot for the Stars, which was actually pretty fire. I mean, it was probably one of my favorite albums of that year. You have Mac Miller's Circles, John Lennon's Milk and Honey, Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And if you're curious to read about more, I include an article about it. But for me, I guess I don't mind if the album is really good and phenomenal. I mean, for example, Pop Smoke's last album. And Life After Death was pretty good by Biggie, but at the same time, does that take away their artistry? A lot of people can say that studio labels have so much control over artists' music to the point where, you know, it's really not them completing the song. It's really them having one verse and then they put together other artists that may be a fit for that song. But again, does that take away their artistry? I guess if they're like Lil Wayne and they record so many songs before they die, then no. But at the same time, if it's not a Lil Wayne situation, then I guess you can argue it. I would also feel a type of way if the label just get 100% of this money. I mean, it's still the artist's music. Maybe the family should get a portion of that money, or all this will itself that the artist could use signing a contract for the label saying, hey, this is who will own my music or get a percentage of my music if I do pass. But hey, that's just me. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feel. Nevertheless, we have a new album by Pop Smoke titled Faith, and I'm here to let you know if it's good or bad. Hit that subscribe button to join the music community. Stay to the end to see my thoughts and rating for the album. And as always, like and share this video. Let's get to it.
Master Steve, y'all.
Okay, so 20 songs, and I'm not gonna lie, the track list is pretty fire. Kanye, Pusha T, Rick Ross, The Dream, 21 Savage, Takeoff, Dua Lipa, which is gonna be interesting, Pharrell Williams. Let's check this out, let's see what this is about.
You saw the word faith on this cover. I'm sure you thought this was a gospel album. The smoke will never clear.
Ooh, okay, that's a pretty interesting introduction there. Kind of hypes you up for the album. It tells you, hey, that pretty much his legacy in a sense lives on, and this is what he wanted this music to give off. It honestly explained the meaning of faith. It gave you a clear perception of what this is going to be about. I'm curious to know who's actually talking, so let me know in the comment section, you know, if y'all know.
Oh, no. Louis V and the my man's up top, rockin' Gucci sweaters, break legs like Paul George.
I don't mind that track. I mean, he's pretty much talking this ish, and you know, rightfully so. I think the beat is pretty good. It's not doing too much. I like the piano in the background. I like the 808 that's going on, and I like the simple drums and kit pattern that really goes throughout the song as well. It just gives enough rhythm, but enough for the voice to really be the main thing that you're hearing.
You could still see
how they were really like thriving right now.
Oh, I love classic samples.
He wasn't even to where he was about to be. He just was trying to.
That piano. Ooh.
Nigga, we made it. Nigga, we made it. Thank God that I made it. It's relief for the snake. I got shit you never heard of.
I love Pop Smoke. I really do love Pop Smoke. He's an artist that is so unique and has such a cool style to his music. I mean, as soon as you hear the beat, you automatically know it's a Pop Smoke song. Obviously, you can hear the Kanye influence at the beginning when there's that classic sample in there, but at the same time, there's still that Pop Smoke originality to the beat that I love as well.
Tyler got the album of the year for now.
Oh, wait a minute. He's coming for Holler's neck already. I mean, that was the first line.
But Pop about to drop. I see the platinum in the clouds. Now Push about to drop. So real trappers stick around.
Ooh, we getting a Pusha T album. Okay.
How could I not? Ooh, how could I not? When a brick is 30 cents.
Look, Nigga, we made it.
Hey, that's tough, y'all. That's tough. Pusha T had a really phenomenal verse. I think that, you know, the way that he came in was just so unique. I mean, he slowed down the pace of the song and made you really listen to what he was saying. It's not just the hype feeling that Pop Smoke brought, but at the same time, it gives the song perfect balance. I mean, you're able to turn up, you're able to get back to it with that hook. The hook is catchy, the beat is phenomenal. And obviously when there's Kanye West on your track, I mean, it's gonna be literally impossible for you to hate the song, to be no, let me not even finish that, because there are some songs that are questionable about, you know, Kanye West, specifically the You're My Chick-fil-A song. You know, it's catchy, I guess you know, you might end up liking it over time, but it's not really the best song in the world in my opinion. Yo, did we expect nothing less of this beat? I mean, think about it. Rick Ross be having some of the best beats. And this beat is tough, man. This beat is tough. I love the sample. I love the 808. I love the drum pattern. I love the hook that's on here. It's really catchy already.
So many fathers raised heartless and injects. Trying, still keeping it real.
I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free.
Wow. I loved how Rick Ross came in with a really good flow, a really good verse. But then Pop Smoke comes on the second verse, completely changing the flow of the verse, which is amazing. I mean, I thought that his flow was great. The Dream is very talented. I like his voice on that track. I like his feature. I thought it was cool that Pop Smoke was singing the hook, and then he came at the end really demolishing the end of the track. A lot of this was very great. The vocals were amazing. The harmonies were great. Not mad about that song.
The tip is ring on my body, cause I'm a savage. I got 21 in the carriage. I got about $1 million worth from Jones.
And I know that he won't say a name. But he got put in a box, he came to the wrong hood.
42 Dugg lost me a little bit halfway during his verse. I thought his initial, you know, maybe 10 seconds were pretty good. I like the flow with the beat. The pauses, I love that. I love Pop Smoke's verse. 21 Savage really never disappoints, I feel like. He always usually kill, and you know, he's obviously one of my favorite rappers. So overall, I think I like this song. The beat is phenomenal. I love the 808 that it keep going high, low, like pretty often, which I love. It's one of those just unique beats and unique songs. Yo, there's so much that this beat is doing, man. There's so much this beat is doing. Wow, there's like a lot of synth in the background. The 808 is going crazy. The drums are, it's so bouncy.
Say that. I call it 8 put him lay back. I'm 823, I get straight cash. If you got
I love the way they're going back and forth on this track. It just works so well.
window down, let the semi spit. 40 Glock with a 50 clip.
You already know that the Neptunes produced this just because of the intro. I mean, every time. It just hit me literally 7 songs in that Pusha T said Tyler had the album of the year, but Pop Smoke is dropping and I'm dropping. That means that there wasn't too much time between him recording that verse and, you know what I'm saying, and Tyler the Creator album dropping, unless he heard it before he dropped the album, which is, you know, possibly. But it makes you wonder, how much time did they have to record their verses on this?
Frank White got body, Teflon John Gotti, dope boy Illuminati.
I still find it interesting how Pusha T keep talking about drugs. You know, even though he's rich and famous now. There's so many different styles of the production on this album already. I mean, you're hearing classic samples, you're hearing the classic Pop Smoke style, but also you're hearing a more tropical sound with this one. So I'm loving the diversity here.
I ain't get touched, how you my op, bitch,
I ain't gonna stop till the guys is up. Free sec Blake, free sec he's up. My niggas.
Man, that dude was something special, dude. Pop Smoke's verse was definitely better. I definitely just loved his flow way better, but at the same time, I wasn't mad about Bizzy Banks' verse. I thought it was still a pretty solid verse. Pop Smoke came back in very strong to the point where it's like, oh, you missed me, you thought you lost me there. I'm back.
Eat up, and I'm off the Molly geeking, and it's 10K feature.
But this guy was getting 10K for a feature, rightfully so, you know, for sure. When the beat's so good, you gotta let it ride out. Like, I'm honestly kind of mad that this song is only 1 minute and 47 seconds.
How about the coupe swerving? Give me the loop, purging.
One thing about this album, you cannot say that this album has bad beats. I mean, every single one of these beats are knocking for sure.
Guns and automatics. A lot of guns and automatics.
Pull up was crack, a lot of guns and automatics.
Gotta smash it, everything like a draw. Making knowledge that got me on. Louder than the church quiet. I do a drill in the suit.
See, now I'm curious to hear the actual beat that was behind just the voice there, because you could hear a little bit in the headphones that there was a beat playing in the headphones, but you know, I would say took it out to make it just a cappella. And I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of songs.
I just took 20 from the city, they like, who is you? A lot of niggas talking shit that they don't
touch with your eyes only.
This beat just works so well with Dua Lipa. I mean, I feel like the guitar just really giving this song rhythm. Dua Lipa is a queen when it comes to just music in general. And obviously, this is a song that can really cross over Pop Smoke into that pop genre, which is probably gonna top the charts at a point, if not pretty soon. This is definitely the most unique song on the album so far, 16 songs in. Oh man. If this was all made when he was alive, man, I tell you, he was really evolving his music to something that was special, man, or something that was going to be special. Pop Smoke done did it again. This album is good to me. I mean, some of the songs that stick out to me is Tell Division, Manslaughter, About a Million, Spoiled, 8 Ball, and Demeanor, with a tie between Spoiled and 8 Ball being my top 2. I wasn't a huge fan of Genius, but again, out of the 20 songs, I mean, I thought 19 of them was actually pretty solid. The beats were phenomenal. I thought that this album gave a lot of uniqueness. I thought there was a lot of diversity on this album. There were songs where I never would have expected to come from Pop Smoke, to be honest with you. I thought it was collabs that I never thought would happen. I mean, especially dealing with Dua Lipa. I didn't expect the Pharrell collab and the Neptunes collab. I could see the Kanye collab and the Pusha T collab, but at the same time, majority of the features that's on here were phenomenal. It was perfect choice. I love the feel and the flow of the album. I wasn't tired of listening to the album. And again, this is just a prime example of the talent that Pop Smoke had, and I wish he was still alive to really have more of his music and more of what he was to become. Yeah, man, this album was good. This album was really good to me. I'm very impressed. Pusha T might have been right. Tyler is gonna get a run for his money on this album. I really love Tyler the Creator album, but this album is actually very good too. So I'm gonna give it a couple more listens before I make that final comparison there. But you let me know in the comment section how y'all felt about this album. Let me know if it's good or bad. Comment below what was your favorite songs. Subscribe to join the music community. And remember, your only limitations are those in your own mind. Stevie, out.